What's up, you beautiful people? Today we're back at it again with another video. Today is a special one because we finally got some runners in. We have the Saucony Endorphin Speed Pro 3s that came in, and then we also have the New Balance Rebel 4 that also came in, and we're gonna review those after our run today. Today we have a scheduled recovery run around 4 miles. Yesterday we had an interval session, so it went really well. Had to cut it short because I was tired, but today a recovery for 4 runs, and then tomorrow we do our midweek long run, which will test out the Rebel V4s. I've been an SD girl. Psych now. We also got the Saucony Endorphin Speed 4s, but we're taking these back. I tried these on, and instantly I knew if I was gonna like them or not, and I didn't, especially compared to the Rebel 4s and also the Saucony Pro 3s. So these I'm not going to be reviewing anytime soon. I'm going to take these back, but these are on sale at REI. These are the REI collab Speed 4s. They're on sale for $130 at REI right now. I think with first time purchases, you can get additional 15% off. So for a relatively good shoe with a nylon plate, I think this is also Piba midsole. You also got that Power Run Piba midsole. Overall, great shoe. I just was not feeling it. The upper, amazing. The look on the shoe, top down, so that when you're looking down at the shoe, it's an amazing looking shoe. But like I said, comparable to the V4, as well as the Pro 3s, there's really no need for me to test these out anytime soon. So if you guys want me to test these out and give you my opinion as a bigger runner, let me know and I will do that. But for now, sending them back. Bought these babies as well. They were not on sale. They were full price, $140, but lovely shoe, amazing looking shoe. These do not have a carbon plate, which I love even more. The color is amazing. The aesthetic of the shoe is also amazing. It's a good looking shoe. From the midsole to the upper, even to the toe cap, I'm loving it. All that extra room that they put in there for your feet to widen out is an amazing feature as well. I know a lot of people were complaining about heel slippage, so I'm excited to test these out to see if that's even the case. These will be used for my midweek long run, about 8 to 10 miles on Thursday. So excited to test these out. Yes, midsole. I believe this is a Piba midsole, but regardless, a New Balance, shout out to you. You really did your thing on the Rebel V4. Very comfortable, very plush, amazing shoe. Can't wait to review these for you guys. This is going to replace I know I said I wanted a carbon plated shoe, but I misspoke when I said that. These will replace the Adidas Prime X. That's currently my long run / recovery shoe. So I was looking for a non-carbon plated long run recovery shoe, and this is the one that I stumbled upon. So these will be getting a lot of miles in. So we'll have our first run review, as well as our 50-mile review, and then our 100-mile review on the Rebel V4s. Wonderful shoe. Last but not least, we have the Saucony Endorphin Pro 3s that came in as well. These were bought off of eBay for $116. Great looking shoe. I love the colorway. It's got like a little fish scale vibe going on to it with glitter and all that. But yeah, I'm excited to try these out for you all as well. This is going to be my long run speed workout shoe. I have half marathon pace and strides and sometimes fartleks runs on my long runs. And when that occurs, I will be wearing these babies to play in. So excited to test these out as well. These will be tested on either Saturday or Sunday during my long run. So I will have my first impression review coming this week as well. But today I'm actually going to review these compared to the to the Vaporflies. Comparing these today, first impression review, and comparing them to the Vaporflies. And I'm going to explain to you why, if you're a bigger runner, you're going with the Saucony Pro 3s for your long runs, for your half marathons and your marathons. You should be looking at a cushion plus shoe rather than a race shoe. And we're going to talk about why. Let's get this recovery run on the road, and then we can get back and review the Saucony Pro 3s and the Vapor Max. But before we do any of that, you already know what the deal is. It's coffee time. So, coffee is made. I had to get my mic set up. Cheers. I'm doing my exit interview. Hey babe, should I go outside? Should I go outside?
No.
So, doing my exit interview in regards to the Adizero Prime X, my tried and true. These were my first long run super shoes that I ever bought. And I had them for a good year and a half. I probably put around 300 miles on these. These babies are absolutely tanks. And I could easily go even further, but I'm reviewing other sneakers for you guys. So I'm officially retiring these from usage after today's recovery run. But I wanted to go through and explain to you why this shoe is so special and what makes this shoe so unique. As you can see, the shoe is a behemoth. As you can see, the stack height is 50 millimeters in the back, and it is a huge shoe. The entire midsole is Lightstrike Pro. It is a very plush and cushion ride. It also has the energy rods. As you also can see, the tread is a Continental, and realistically, there's very little wear, and these shoes smell awful. Awful. And it also has that upper, which I complain about often. It's on the Boston 11. It's also on the Adizero Pro 2. It's this recycled material upper, and it has micro mesh holes in them, but because of the plastic, my feet feel like saunas. Feel like a sauna. My feet feel like it's in a sauna when I'm running in these sometimes, especially in the Florida heat. But overall, this shoe is an amazing shoe if you want to take them on recovery runs as well as your long runs as well. It does pick up the pace slightly. This is a behemoth of a shoe. It's heavy as can be. A nice feature as well is you see the insole. It has these perforated holes located in them for ventilation as well. It gives it that breathability, and yeah, it helps with that circulation. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, with the material used in the upper, it always felt like my foot was inside a sauna. So not always the most comfortable. I would take my shoe out of this and it'd be soaking wet sometimes, but it is what it is. I love these shoes to death, and if I can afford it, I will upgrade and buy the Prime X. The Prime X knit version, hopefully they go on sale, but this was $115 on eBay. So they are available on eBay if you want to try these out. If you're a bigger guy, if you need something that is max cushioned and you need a very comfortable ride, but also you want that performance, you want to be able to pick up the pace slightly, these shoes are perfect for that occasion. But yeah, let's finish this coffee and let's get on the road.
Okay, so let's do our head-to-head between the Saucony Endorphin Pro 3 and the Vaporfly Next Percent 2. Both of these shoes are going to be for individuals who are looking for carbon-plated race shoes to shave off seconds off of their personal best. And I'm going to talk about the similarities, and then we're going to move into the differences. So for both shoes, similarities, we both have carbon plated technology. Both of them are very, 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 very lightweight. I spent most of my early beginning stages of running using the Vaporfly Next Percent, and I enjoy this shoe so much that this is actually my second pair. This is actually my backup pair. Now, when it comes to cushioning, this is a firm Power Run PB foam, so it's going to be very responsive and snappy. And then you add that carbon plate. It's an amazing shoe. This is probably the most versatile training shoe out of the two, and it's going to be very durable. Now the Vaporfly, which is the shoe here, the Vaporfly, this is going to have a softer ZoomX foam, and this is great for, in my opinion, 5, 10, half marathon. If you're running a marathon in this, you're probably an elite runner, and you probably weigh less than 180 pounds. Now, for an individual like me who's 200 pounds plus, I would not be caught dead running a Vaporfly Next Percent 2 because it is just very lightweight, not enough cushioning for myself, and it will be counterproductive for an individual like myself to wear a Vaporfly. Now let's talk about more so the differences as well. So the cushioning on a Endorphin Pro 3 is slightly firmer, as I mentioned before, while the ZoomX is much softer. And as you can see in the forefront, there's little to no cushioning at all. That's where that carbon plate comes alive. But it is very bouncy, very responsive, very snappy. The Endorphin Pro 3 can be used for tempo runs, long runs, and even races up to marathons. Whereas, like I said before, the Vaporfly is best for shorter distances, 5Ks, maybe up to a half marathon. I love this shoe for my 5K, 10K races. I do triathlon, so this is the go-to. I will swap these out between the Adios Pro 3 and the Vaporflies for my shorter distance races this year. And because of the additional foam that you can see, look at that midsole. It's just thick, super thick. Because of how thick the midsole is, using that Power Run PB foam, it's going to be much more durable for high mileages. So let's talk about stack heights. Very important. Height is going to be 39.5 millimeters in the heel, and then the forefront it's going to be 31.5, giving it an 8 millimeter drop. For the Vaporfly, you have a 40 millimeter drop in the back. Excuse me, you have for the Vaporfly Next Percent 2, you have a heel stack height of 40 millimeters in the back, and then you have a stack height of 32 millimeter in the forefront, and then it gives you as well a total of 8 millimeter drop. Here are the two compared to each other. Very beautiful shoes. As you can tell, my favorite color is blue. I go with blue with most of my sneakers if I can. Right now you can find these babies on eBay for a good price. I would say around $120, and it's a great price for a race day shoe. And just for comparisons, here is the Vaporfly Next Percent 2 that I've put 150 miles on. And yeah, these ones are still very, very firm, which is why I haven't worn the blue ones yet. And you can just tell this thing has so much more give. But yeah, the foam is still intact, very durable as well. I put these in the wash a few times. This is what they look like after 150 to 200 miles. Very, very good looking shoe as well, aesthetically. I love the color blocking. I love the materials used as well. It has just like that mesh lining throughout the entire shoe, which gives it so much more breathability. And I wish Adidas would adopt something like this, but the Boston 11, the Prime X, and even my Adios Pro 2 have this weird recycled material on the upper that makes your foot steam, whereas this never been an issue. Lovely shoe overall, one of my favorite shoes. But like I mentioned before, if you're a bigger runner and you're running long miles, this shoe is not good for you. There is not enough support for you in this shoe. This is an injury prone shoe for an individual who is 200 plus pounds like myself. This is why I only race in these, and I only do short distances, 5K, 10K. I ran a half marathon, and that's what made me realize that this shoe was not for me, because I had ankle issues after running a half marathon in this. I ran a half marathon in 1:44, but still was having issues. So it prompted me to do some research to figure out why, and that's when I realized that 1, ergonomics, 2, cushioning is something that I need to value. Here's a tread. Not much wear on the tread, but yeah, this shoe has a lot of life left. But yeah, the whole point of my spiel here is that bigger individuals need max cushion shoes to help alleviate the power that we put down with every stride. And a shoe that is built for an elite racer who is probably 140 max doesn't work well for us. So yeah, which is why Saucony, the Endorphin Pro, seemed like a great alternative. I will do my testing and I will let you all know. Until the next time, peace.